Hello and welcome to the Scoreboard, your morning report for Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2024. I am Zappy, which let's get started with the NHL scores from yesterday. Starting off, Montreal defeated Anaheim by a score of 5 to nothing. Kid Primo, his first career shutout is a 13 save shutout. Not too busy in that game. Nick Suzuki, 2 goals, 3 points in 8-game point streak. Uri Slavkovsky, a goal and 3 points as well. Colorado defeated Washington by a score of 6-3. Arturi Lehkonen had 2 goals and 4 points in that game for the Avalanche. Mikko Rantanen had a goal and 2 points. Nathan MacKinnon 2 assists as well. Ottawa defeated Columbus by a score of 6-3. Brady Tkachuk with a hat trick in that game. Claude Giroux had a goal and 3 points. Anton Forsberg, 37 saves in the win. He'd been out for injury, with an injury for a little bit. First start is successful for him. Buffalo defeated LA by a score of 7 to nothing. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen had a 33 save shutout, his 4th of the season. Jordan Greenway had 2 goals and 3 assists. Alex Tuch, 1 goal and 2 points in this game. Jordan Greenway, 2 goals, 3 points in this game for the Sabres. Toronto defeated St. Louis by a score of 4-1. Bobby McMahon with a hat trick in that one for the Leafs. William Nylander, the other goal there for the Maple Leafs. On the St. Louis side, Matthew Kessel in his first NHL point. Tampa Bay defeated Boston by a score of 3-2 in the shootout. Braden Point was the shootout winner there. Nikita Kucherov also had a goal for the Lightning. It was career game 1,000 for Brad Marchand. He had 2 assists and nearly had the overtime winner, but it just couldn't get past Vasilevsky. Seattle defeated the New York Islanders by a score of 2-1 in the shootout. Tomas Tatar was the shootout winner there. Matthew Beniers had the regulation goal for Seattle. Philip Grubauer, a 26 save win. Dallas defeated Carolina by a score of 4-2. Jason Robertson had a goal and 2 points. Joe Pavelski, the ageless wonder, 2 assists. Jordan Staal had a goal and 2 points for the Hurricanes. The Devils defeated the Predators by a score of 4-2. Nico Hischier had 2 goals. Roman Josi had 2 assists the other way for Nashville. Jack Hughes with a goal for the winning Devils as well. Vancouver defeated Chicago by a score of 4-2. Dakota Joshua with a goal and 3 points in this game. Connor Garland had 2 goals as well. Filip Hronek had 2 assists for the winning Canucks. And finally, Edmonton defeated Detroit by a score of 8-4. Connor McDavid with a very casual 6 assists in this game, a career high for him. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, 2 goals, 3 points. The Oilers had 5 goals in the third period to win the game. That does it for the long stretch of NHL scores. As we move on over to the NHL upcoming games for today, only 3. Florida takes on Pittsburgh at 7:30. As the San Jose, they take on Winnipeg. Minnesota and Arizona are the 9:30 nightcap game. As we move on over to the Atlantic Division, Boston with a 4-point lead. They have 10 overtime shootout losses in this season, double digits. We got 4 points ahead of Florida. We have a nice 7-point buffer on Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, 1 point difference between them and Toronto. Toronto with 3 games in hand on them, however. And then we kind of just have Montreal, Buffalo, Ottawa. They'll be playing for draft reasons, I suppose. Moving on over. Although, before we move on over, Ottawa have 7-1-2 in their last 10. They've been playing very well. Might be a little too late, though. As we now move on over to the NHL leading scorers. Nikita Kucherov still not wavering. He's the first player this season hit 90 points, 56 assists, is tied for the league lead alongside McDavid, 34 goals as well. He has been stellar. Speaking of McDavid, he's now in 3rd place, tied with David Pastrnak after, again, a 6 assist night. Puts him up there. He has a higher point per game percentage than McKinnon does, as he's played 7 less games, 77 points. It's Connor McDavid. Of course he's doing this. He's just the best player in the world. Nothing out of the ordinary. As we go over to the Hot 15, and Connor McDavid now on top of this list, 5 goals, 15 assists in his last 10 games, or 6 assists in his last 1 game. So he's going to be on this list for a bit now, probably. Nikita Kucherov, 6 goals, 12 assists for 18 points in his last 10. Austin Matthews on this list. He has 9 goals, 6 assists for 15 points. Only Jonathan Marchessault has more goals than he does in the last 10 games played. He has 10. Jonathan Marchessault alongside 4 assists. Nick Suzuki's been on a hot streak. He has an 18-point streak, 7 goals, 7 assists in his last 10 for 14 points. Going to move on over to the CCHL. There's only one game in the CCHL yesterday. It was Navin defeating Carleton Place by a score of 5-2. Noah Carpenter of a goal and 2 points. Matthew Waugh, 2 assists. Jaden Nelson, a 29 save win for the Grads. As we go on over to the CCHL upcoming games, 2 on Wednesday. Hawkesbury is in Kentville at 7, and Pembroke in Ottawa at 7:30. Let's take a look at the standings. And Navin, a nice 9-point separation between them and the next closest team. Navin was ranked 6th nationally in the last standings. This falls Cornwall pretty tight there, and Rockland to a somewhat lesser extent as well. And then we got the 7 and 8 spots. Currently, Kentville holds 7. They have 47 points. That's 2 more than Carleton Place and Ottawa. So a vital game today for Ottawa, as they're trying to also hold off Pembroke, who have a lot of games in hand and not that much room to make up. Nepean, a few games in hand as well. They're not out of it, unlike Rockville, who is out of it. As we go on over to the CCHL leading scores, and nothing too much has changed here. Jace Letourneau still on top with 71 points. That's 7 more than Alex Fournier does on the Hawks. Gabriel Crete currently leading the league in assists with 41. The goal scoring lead is currently Jace Letourneau with 34. So, we're going to go and do the weather. We come back here. Ooh, that's the wrong thing. Come back in here with the weather. Here it is. Wednesday is going to be minus 5, feeling like minus 11 with a 50% humidity. Thursday, minus 2, feeling like minus 6 and a 49% on humidity. Friday, minus 1, feels like minus 5 with some snow. Saturday, minus 4, feels like minus 7 with some more snow. Sunday, minus 3, feeling like minus 10 with yet more snow. But that is going to do it for the scoreboard. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great Valentine's Day. I hope to see you